Hi everyone, welcome to Advice to Think Twice. This is Monica and I'm doing our August readings. This will be, sorry, Charlie was on my table. This will be for Taurus, Sun and Rising Venus signs. Thank you for your patience. Work has taken over my life. I just need to figure out a different schedule, I think. Because I miss you guys, I miss doing readings. Okay, so let's just jump in here. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Watch your sun, your moon, your rising. And just keep an open mind for the messages that come through. Private readings and all that in the description box below. And let's jump in. I'm using the Cosmic Tarot. No, the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. It's going on for Taurus in August 2021, Taurus. There we go. The Empress, the Lovers, Eight of Wands, Seven of Swords in the Foundation, Page of Swords in the past, King of Pentacles in the near future, Two of Swords representing you, Two of Wands in your environment, Queen of Swords in hopes and fears, the Hermit in the outcome. Okay, Taurus, Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So the main energy for you and your main focus, I feel, is it has to be balanced, it has to be healthy, there has to be mutual effort, mutual give and take, whether it's romantic partnerships, business, financial, whatever. I feel like there's a lot of red in these cards, so there's something, either there's something that you're passionate about, or you're feeling pressure, okay? You're feeling like a fire has been lit. I feel like a lot of you are dealing with soulmate energy. And for me, as a reader and from my own experience, a soulmate is not the end-all be-all. Soulmates, we have multiple soulmates. Anyone can be a soulmate in our lives. It just depends what lessons we've agreed to learn in this lifetime. And a soulmate is that soul that comes in to pushes us, which usually means to hurt us in some way, right? For us to open up to that lesson, for us to be triggered in that way. And you're dealing with a soulmate here, Taurus, and it has to do with you're learning a lesson, or you have learned a lesson that has to do with self-sabotage, that has to do with self-confidence and self-worth. I say that because the Six of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. And I also say that because you have the Empress in your current situation. And we've seen the Empress in, I think, almost every reading I've done so far. This is your energy, Taurus, Libra energy, the energy of Venus. This is in your current situation to tell me that you have learned a lot about who you are in the past. We have the Page of Swords. So this could be some sort of information being revealed to you, some sort of inner conversation that you had, or something that you have seen, read, someone told you about. And it made you realize your worth with the Empress. The challenge is the Lovers, soulmate energy, potentially Gemini energy as well. The challenge is the Lovers. You're in this, you're still dealing with a soulmate who, again, is in your life at this time to help you learn, to push you to learn about your self-worth and to stand up for yourself and not settle or not cut yourself down to fit someone else's box. Does that make sense? Because in the foundation is the Seven of Swords. So the bottom line here is your connection with the soulmate. You've experienced a lot of deception, a lot of self-sabotage. You have chosen to overlook things. You have chosen to close your eyes to red flags and things that were unfair and things that weren't quite right and things that weren't exactly what you deserved, okay, is what I'm seeing here. I feel like this person went away for a short while, which allowed you to, and I feel like there was something that you saw online after this person walked away, that shows you exactly who they were. So either they did the same to someone else as they were doing to you, or just like that, nothing happened. They were talking to someone else, or they were in a relationship with someone else. You know what I mean? And so that taught you who they were, and it taught you who you were, right? And that's the situation. Crowning you, though, we have the Eight of Wands. This person is reaching out to you, messaging you. It's mostly messages, not really phone calls. Could be phone calls, but it's mostly short messages, right? With the Eight of Wands, texts, DMs, Facebook messages, whatever. And they're trying to come back because that's what they do, right? Once we learn a lesson, we're being tested. That means we're going to be put in the exact same situation, see if we do anything differently, because supposedly we've learned a lesson, right? So in theory, we should use that information and make different choices. And so they're trying to come back. In the near future, we have the King of Pentacles. This could be your energy, because Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, where you're making some choices, right? You're making some different decisions. This is someone who has been through everything. This is, he's at the top of his game. He's the highest of the suit. So he's learned all the lessons that have to do with self-worth, self-value, and self-respect. In the position representing you, you have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords, for some of you, is where you just completely block this person, don't even entertain them at all. And for others, it could be where you're still in two minds about it, and so you're saying, well, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this or what I think about it enough to actually make a decision or take action with it, so I'm just going to step back, leave it alone, let it be what it will be. I'm not going to look at it anymore, right? Because obviously this person's still under your skin, because that's what a soulmate does, right? But you're like, I'm going to hold myself back. Yes, I can still have feelings for this person. That doesn't mean I want to get back together with them, because I know it's not what I deserve. And I've learned that this is who this person is, and they're not going to change. In your environment, we have the Two of Wands. So with the Two of Wands in your environment, you could have a different choice that you're looking at, so talking to someone else as well, and you're choosing to entertain that rather than go back to the past. Or this is where you're turning your back on the past completely, and you're giving yourself choices. You're looking, you're applying, you're talking to people. But there is a different kind of choice coming into your life once you reject the past, I feel. For some of you, it will be at the same time. And for others, this new person comes in once you reject the past. And listen, you do what you want to do. We're different. We all have to go through what we have to go through. We have our own individual lessons to go through, and we have our own individual pace to go through them at, right? Does that make sense? So you do what's best for you, because that's all I can say. Remember, you're the Empress, and make decisions accordingly. Don't reject the past just because I say so. You know what I mean? Don't reject the past just because anyone says so. You have to say so. Hopes and fears, we have the Queen of Swords. So with the Queen of Swords, your eyes have been open to such an extent where you can't shut them back, right? You can't pretend you don't know what you know about this person. You can't pretend you don't know what you know about who you are and what you're willing to put up with, or what you deserve, or what you should and shouldn't do. Again, you know. You know, you're in your wisdom, you're in your power. In the outcome, we have the Hermit. So for a lot of you, I do feel like you're a lot wiser for the experience with the soulmate, and you're walking away completely. Like, it's done. You've learned the lesson, you've completed the cycle, you won't have to deal with this ever again, right? With this person or with this type of lesson, because you've learned it. You no longer have to be triggered for this lesson because you've already learned it, right? Does that make sense? So that's awesome, and that's beautiful, because you're breaking cycles and you're breaking patterns, Taurus. For others of you, I feel like this is a new person coming in, potentially a Virgo, and this is your new choice coming in, right? And you're choosing to get to know that person. The Hermit is, it's like testing things out, gaining information, being open to learning, but also being reserved at the same time. Does that make sense? And that's a that's the pace you want to go at with a new connection, by all means. And I feel like this person, if it's them here with the King of Pentacles, they will feel the same way, and they will have the same approach, and they will prefer to take it nice and easy and get to know each other and do things properly, as opposed to speeding up and jumping into something neither of you is ready for, right? Okay, what's this Eight of Wands? Yeah, Death card. Take me back. Take me back. I never got over you. No, it's not over. Don't say it's over. Take me back. Jeez. King of Pentacles in the near future. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. This is you and your power. You are either completely blocking this person, not even entertaining a response, or you're giving them a piece of your mind with the Five of Pentacles. So not only rejecting them, but giving them a piece of your mind with it, right? Two of Wands in your environment. We have the Moon. Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns, right? Because you're breaking a cycle. You're going to be doing things that you haven't done before. You're going to be attracting people that you haven't had to deal with before, right? And you're putting yourself in all sorts of new situations with the Two of Wands. And the Moon card is saying, yes, you don't know everything, and you don't know how it's going to play out, and you don't know what is what, but that's the fun of it. You're learning. You're having new experiences. The Hermit and the outcome. Yeah, the Strength card. The energy of Leo for some of you. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Four of Pentacles. Someone is just refusing to let you go because you coddled them. You made their life so much easier. You just gave them everything. You made them feel like the best thing ever, even though they knew they weren't the best thing ever. But they let you treat them as such. And they are really trying to hold on to you for dear life. No, Taurus, don't go away. They're going to try to tell you everything they think you want to hear. Maybe even love bomb you and all that kind of stuff. But it's going to be pointless because you already know the tricks. You've seen the tricks. You've seen them do this to you before. And actually you've seen them do this to other people. Right? You know their tricks. They don't affect you anymore. So you are choosing the Strength card to stay strong in your belief. It's not even a matter of, oh no, I have to convince myself to do the right thing. You know this is the right thing. It doesn't bother you. It doesn't affect you. It actually makes you a little bit angry to see this person still try with the same old, as if you're dumb and stupid and blind, right? And they can still get one over you. And they can still manipulate you and twist you around their little finger. It makes you a little bit angry with the King of Wands. But with the Strength card, I feel like you're going to hold yourself back because they just want a reaction out of you. They want to see and know that they still have power over you. If it's not to love bomb you, then to get you riled up, to get you to go snap at them, because that's their way in, right? In order for you to go shout at them, you're going to be in their face. And that means, okay, I'll let them shout at me. Taurus, you shout at me for 2 minutes, and then I'll use my charms, because you'll be here in front of me, and I'll use my charms to get back in there. Does that make sense? That'll be my shot. So you can shout at me if you want. They don't care about that. That's their in. They're seeing it as an opportunity to still get to you. And that's why you already know this, Taurus, and that's why you're holding yourself back. It's like no reaction. Five of Pentacles, Strength, Two of Swords, no reaction. Two of Wands, turn your back. No reaction. This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. And like I say, for some of you are turning your back, choosing to walk your own path, whatever that means. Either, be single for a while, look at other options and possibilities, start your own business and walk away from this toxic situation, or change jobs, whatever, okay? You're choosing to walk your own path. Or for others, you already have something else that you're going to be looking at and investing in because it's fair, it's balanced, and it's healthy. And it's what you deserve. So good for you, Taurus. Good for you. Tell me what this is about for you. Let me know how this makes sense if it does. What's your sun, your moon, your rising? Have an absolutely fantastic month, and I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.